Hi, David Hood here, the Dallas SEO Geek, and in this video I want to talk about a major part of SEO, search engine optimization, and that's off-site optimization. And basically the main piece of that is links. What kind of links are being built to you? How many? What's the quality? What are the relevance? And I want to show you a little bit of details in what I look at on seeing how competitive something is. So I've searched Dallas electrician, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, I use a tool that is, there's a lot of tools out there that do this, but this one's the best. It's the closest, it reflects what Google sees the most. Okay, so what we have here is, this is probably the primary number that you look at, this number and then this number. So the domain authority, 32 is actually pretty high. It's not incredibly high. This is an exponential scale, even though it's out of 100. So like if you're 50, that means that you're probably about 80 or ahead of 80 or 90% of the website. So it's a lot. So it's really good. So 30%, that's probably better than more than half the websites, maybe somewhere in that area. And then you look at the linking root domains. This is actually more important than the total number of links, because if you get a bunch of links from one site, it's, you get diminishing returns pretty quickly on the value of those links. And then the social media makes a difference. You want a little bit of social media. It doesn't like help you a lot. It can help you, but it's a mixed bag. I usually don't spend a lot of time going after it, but it's nice to get it a little bit, put a little bit of effort into it, and let it kind of run on its own. And so what I have here is these are actually the links. And so let's see, Dallas Electric. So what is anchor text? So this is the link. If I click here, Dallas Electric. Okay, this is the anchor text. So see how when I run the mouse over, the little hand comes up, and in the bottom left of the screen, right here, you can see. If I scroll up, you can see it real close. So it's right there below it. It shows the link, and so that's the anchor text. So the anchor text is actually pretty important, and that's why I go here. I kind of look at a summarized version of the anchor text. Now this is not a very natural looking anchor text distribution, and it's not nearly as bad as a lot of people who are ranking looked like a couple of years ago. So I mean, this is clearly what they're trying to rank for, Dallas electrical contractors, because that's 34 or 52, whichever way you want to look at it. 52 of the total 168 links. So almost a third of their links are for this search phrase. And while I think that works now, I think down the line Google's going to be able to sniff this out a little easier. It used to be you could put your links 100, 1,000 links as Dallas electrical contractors, and you rank really well for that, because this anchor text kind of counts as a vote for Dallas electrical contractors. But Google realized what people were doing, and they figured out an algorithmic way to find this, so it just doesn't work anymore for you to just do all your links of one anchor text. So you have to mix it up, and you have to make a natural link distribution. Well, this doesn't look natural. It looks more natural than all of them, but I think within a year or two that this kind of distribution is going to get penalized, or at least not completely removed, maybe just dropped significantly. What you want is lots of stuff like this, like Arrow Electric branded links. You want lots of stuff that's like generic, like website link or their URL, and those are really good links that need to be up here and mixed up, especially like. And I've looked at a lot of link profiles, and I can usually tell if they're doing SEO, and then the ones that aren't, that still have a lot of links, usually like the branded and the URL are at the top. And so that's kind of what I try to do, is make it so that those are at the top. So if Google algorithmically or manually, if Google manually looked at this, it's obvious that they're doing SEO, and there's a chance that they could be penalized. And so what also, if I go into here, so like fish bait, okay, that's not a relevant site. It's a valuable site. So this link is valuable, but it's not as good as like another electrician site, or like an electrician organization, or something. If they're going after Dallas, like a Dallas related site, maybe a Dallas organization that they donated to. So you see, I mean, myfatchicken.com. I mean, these links are still valuable, because there's a good amount of them, but relevancy also makes a difference in how valuable they are for you. So these are some decent links. There's a lot of different kinds of low quality links. I don't think this site has them. Let's look at a few more sites and not go too much into that one. Let's try Dallas Lawyer. What I'm looking for is someone, here we go, like a domain, an actual domain that is ranking, not like a sub page. It's a lot easier to measure the value of it. Okay, this is so this is not that high for something ranking for something like Dallas Lawyer. I would normally expect it to be higher, but they do have Dallas Attorney, which in Google's mind is the same thing as Dallas Lawyer, so it's basically their domain is what the search phrase is. Because notice how they're highlighting when I say Dallas Lawyers, Dallas, they're highlighting it, but here they have Dallas Attorney, they're highlighting Attorney. So I want to do something like this. I bet this guy has a lot more links. So it's a lot easier to rank when your domain is the search phrase. Well, I'm actually surprised this isn't a lot higher because usually this is law SEO is usually very competitive. But let's look at his links. So Dallas criminal attorney, Texas criminal lawyer. So he's clearly doing SEO. Let's look at the type of links. Directory links. Those are not quite as good as the links that I saw on the other site, but they're still okay links. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not spammy links. So this guy's doing okay. I'm actually surprised. Well, when you look at it, they're down below these local business listings. So technically they're 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's not really great. They're probably not getting a ton of traffic. If there was, let's find. This is usually pretty competitive. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty high domain authority. Let's see if they're doing SEO. Yeah, they're definitely doing SEO. I mean, what are the chances that 50 different people are going to link to them with AC heating services, same day, whatever. AC heating. I think it's AC heating. But they're not that bad at links because these are directory links, and I think this is like an organization links. These are nice types of links. Oh, it's another. To another directory links. These are okay links, and clearly they work because these people are ranking with it, and that's probably what a large percentage of their links are. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to try to find someone who's at the top without an exact match domain up here for a competitive search phrase. Okay, here's a really good example, I think, because we're going to be able to see the power of an exact match domain. Okay, so that's even without the exact match domain, that's a really powerful website. Okay, so here's more like what you would expect to see at the top. I mean, they have from an eyeball standpoint, their anchor text is clearly not naturally distributed, but they do have their domain in here a couple times, so they're, that's not bad. They're doing a pretty good job distributing their anchor text, even though they have auto accident attorney Dallas, Texas, 70 times out of 500. This is a decent mix. So this is a highly competitive site. This site would be, if you were to try to go up against it, it'd be hard to beat this site. So that's the main core of off-site SEO, is looking at these links, looking at the anchor text, looking at the authority of the site and the linking group domains, and really thinking about does it look natural? So if they have an unnatural one, they're probably going to be penalized at some point. But also, what's anchor text right here. Is it what you're trying to rank for? So let's see, what did we search for? Dallas injury attorney. Dallas injury. Let's do injury. Dallas injury lawyer. That's what we searched for. So I mean, it's in their domain, so they don't even have to build that because part of their URL links built right to it. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to contact me, and I'll help you understand a little bit more about what your on-page, what your off-page SEO looks like, and what you can do to improve it, and what your competitors look like, so you can see what you need to do to start ranking. Thanks for watching.